Hi everybody, Obsidian Knight here. As always, you can call me Sid if you like. We have another Marvel Rivals video coming at ya. Now, I know there's been a lot of videos with this game, but it's been the game I've been playing for like a straight month or so. So like, it's got me in a chokehold, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't escape. But we do have a new video for you, and in this one, we don't have any strategists at all. No healers. It's 3 tanks and 3 DPS. That's 3 vanguards and 3 duelists, y'all. And during this opening act here, while we were waiting to get to the point, we were talking in chat about how, like, what's going on? Why don't we have any healers? Because I had locked in Storm, and then Thor immediately followed after. And I was like, bet, okay, I've got this. I don't care what we're doing. I'm not switching off a Storm because Thor's here. And I love me a good Thor. And I can't remember who, but one of the teammates was saying something about how they saw this composition on TikTok. And I was like, well, you know, I've gotten a couple of good recipes from TikTok, so I'm willing to give this a shot. There's like no pressure here. And we can always change it up if it's not working. And it was just a good time. So right off the bat, we have a skirmish for the opening gamut on point. Magic is all up on Venom. And Venom almost goes down here, but he smartly gets away. Spidey and I work to double team this Bruce Banner over here, although Spidey doesn't really turn around. I do create some space with my Thunderstorm, as I see that we did get 2 picks there, and I almost get the Sue to follow suit. But she evades me with her Invisibitch ass, and I get knocked out by Hulk, who I didn't actually realize was behind me at the time. A little bit of a slow start there for my Storm. We haven't really turned on yet, but we get there. I promise we get there. So we make our way back to the point. I don't usually like using Goddess Boost with my Wind to get back to point because then it takes it offline for the Thunder Boost. Because I like having those Thunder Strikes, especially on Domination, to create those opportunities to really build the damage that my team has going on. But we are pushed hella up here without any supports. As you can see, the Groot is literally on the brink of death. It is winter time for Groot. He is on the way out. But we're holding position here pretty nicely. Stoller tries to come in and say something to me, but I strike him down with the power of the Goddess Smite. We do lose our Spider-Man in the process as well. So, and then Groot finally goes down. It's then that people are starting to ping like healer, healer. And I think someone gets into the chat at this point and is like, hey, don't ping for that, buddy. Like as a joke, because we don't have any. And then he's like, true, true. But Thor gives us all on the point here. Unfortunately, does go down to the enemy team. And we're trying to recollect ourselves here. We're trying to think, what's our approach going forward? Because we don't have any supports. Can we push? Can we be aggressive without a strategist to heal us if we make any mistakes? We do have a spawn camping Star-Lord taking out my husband in the back line. But then he makes his way quickly back to the point. And we do see Doctor Strange pushing in on a teammate over there. So I do kind of put some damage in the turn into this Hulk that is trying to push in on our tanks. Try to scare him away. Wanda does take out our Venom again. So now I'm thinking, okay, they have the point. We need to create some pressure here to scare them away from it. I do use my Goddess Boost to do that. And while Groot ults, he does end up being taken out by Bucky. And Thor gets revenge on him. And I just try to scare people away with my ultimate here because I see that most of the enemy team goes down. There's no point in me trying to go and push further in with the Hurricane and try to stagger them in case somebody tries to get in sneaky. And so that was my thought process there. I was like, I'm just going to use this I can build my ult again pretty quickly. I'm going to use this to like create space for anyone who dares try to like get on point. After that, we kind of congeal, you know. We get some trades here and there, but we kind of congeal as a team. We do see Black Panther going in with Bass, and I follow up with my right click to take out the banner, leaving Star-Lord on his own, and I'm gonna get my revenge on him for killing my husband. Because, you know, we, for better or worse, richer or poorer, Storm and T'Challa, they're in there together. So I'm trying to support him. I do notice that Bucky does peek from behind the wall there. Since we're watching a replay, of course, you as a spectator can see that as well, but me with my game sense, I saw him come out. And so that's why I was starting to shoot there. I might just have to start, speaking of, you know, spectator view, I might just have to start recording my offline games because it does put me on the enemy team, even though I can't be on my own enemy team whenever I try to do these replays. I did say that in the last video too. And so I think I might just start recording offline games and just nixing any footage that doesn't make the cut, right? But that's Star-Lord. He did try to do what I was preventing earlier with my Hurricane. He did try to straggle in there and try to get into overtime with the point claim, try to get some real estate on there, but I struck him down with ease, you know.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
And so right now, we are just reflecting on the last match here. were just like, I can't believe that worked. I can't believe my eyes. I believe it was the Thor in particular who was just like, I don't understand what's happening right now. How is this working? But you know, when you got it, and we got it. And they gonna get it. So we're just reveling in the fact that we pretty much ran them over. They didn't even make halfway, I don't think. And we're contemplating what we want to do with this next approach here now, because this particular map has that split kind of approach. It has the 2 staircases that kind of open up the point there. Spider-Man goes in, he's got his ult ready, so he's just going to go ahead and try to pick off a few, create a stagger right off the bat. He does manage to take off a Mantis, which is really good for the early push here because they won't have a support to kind of bolster their forces while they try to take the point. I'm creating space, of course, by attacking the Doctor, who was supposed to be creating space. I don't know what he was doing in the air right there. We do lose Spider-Man in the meantime, but that's okay because he can make it back to this point in one swing. Star-Lord once again thinks he says something. We're on him like glue, and we have the point. So Groot and I are creating space more, and you're going to be hearing that a lot because that's what you have to do in this game. Doctor Strange thinks he has the ult unlocked, but he doesn't because we can see that coming from a mile away because Doctor Strange tend to just run up and use the ult like that. However, backed by their Mantis' ult, they were undefeatable, and we were not. So, we're just going to reset. We're going to reset here. I decide that I am going to kind of poke with the team before going in with my Hurricane on the other side, because while their attention is focused and split, they will be trying to make a decision. And in this game, if you are faltering on making a decision, that's when you've already lost. You've already lost the conflict. So while they're split, I go ahead and use my Hurricane. My team follows up beautifully. I love that Groot ult there. And we take out 2, and we finish off Bruce here for the stagger. Now, I almost get taken out myself, but you know what? You could just hear that bullet whiz past me as I duck down by the staircases to get this health pack. Spider-Man, of course, going down again. And I see Groot is in trouble again, and I know what happened last time in the last round. And so I'm going to come in and protect my tree. Okay. Wanda goes down. I go after the Star-Lord who was trying to take him out, but unfortunately, while my attention was diverted, Groot does end up going down there. But that's okay. I'm hovering above so that the tanks can't reach me, but making sure they're staying within my realm of influence with that Thunder Goddess boost. And I do take out their Bucky with my Chain Lightning there. So glad that Thor's here because I love being able to follow up people going to their teammates for retreat. And I'm like, nah, you just sealed your own demise there. Star-Lord tries to be sneaky again. I don't know what his problem is, but we take him out because we got it like that. Bucky tries to use his ult to say something. He does take out our Black Panther. So I'm getting my revenge, of course, by sticking with my team and lifting up our comrades. And we're going to stagger the support here. And this is a great opportunity for us. We do see Hulk on the left, but, you know, he's not really doing anything important because 3 people are on him like glue. He tries to shield himself from the inevitable demise. But you know what? I decide to actually turn around and divert my attention, finish him off. And that's just another stagger for the take. They are half down, half up. The point is at 90. And I need to replenish myself before the next conflict because I do have Hurricane. And Bast comes out, creates some space. I use my Hurricane to scare them away from the point. And, I mean, that's pretty much it. We kind of ran them over. We don't need any supports around here. The strategists, we have our own strategy. And the strategy is to just steamroll the other team. We don't need a strategist to come up with that strategy. It's pretty straightforward, right? And, you know, they couldn't handle the inclement weather. That's what it's like. That's what it's like. So what do y'all think about this TikTok strategy? Apparently it's a TikTok strategy, like I said. You know, it was just something that fell into place. Nobody contested and nobody complained. And so we were just like, let's just roll with it. And it turned out to be a really good time. We only died 3 times. We being me, the royal we. But if you enjoyed this, I will have some more videos coming. Please be sure to stick around for that. And I really appreciate y'all. I'll see you next time. Bye.